Hey you guys, it's the Seek on the Speed 252 checking in. I got a couple of questions for some of the followers, subscribers saying, you know, they're in the market for a 2017 Grand Sport or a Stingray or a Z06, and they would like me to make a video based on the information that I like about my 2017 Grand Sport. I hope this video helps you. I'm gonna talk about some few things that I like and put it all together, and I hope this helps you with your 2017 Grand Sport, Stingray, or Z06. Stay tuned. One thing I want to talk about first before I jump into the video, thanks to autoplace.com. Those guys are great over there. If you're looking for a custom shirt, as you can see here, I have Seek on the Speed 252. Please subscribe on the button. Please, if you're watching this video, please make sure you subscribe. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. I would love to have you part of the community. One awesome thing that I want to bring to you guys that I haven't really seen around that much, but I think you guys will like it, is the new license plate. If you can see, it's YouTube Seek on the Speed 252. Check it out. Once again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. You're going to have a lot of fun with us, a lot of great people to meet. It's an awesome community. I look forward to having you. I look forward to bringing you great content. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into 2017 Grand Sport. For starters, I want to talk about the remote keyless entry. I think Chevrolet definitely did a better job this year with going with this keypad. It has awesome features on it, obviously, with the lock, the unlock, the automatic starter, which only comes with the automatic, doesn't come with the manual, the emergency horn button, the trunk release button. You do not need to press the unlock button in order to get into the car. All you have to do is actually have the key fob in your pocket, mash the button behind this handle twice, and then you get inside the car. I have tan interior with the Corvette symbol in the middle. Now, a lot of you probably gonna ask, you know, why do I have this towel in here? It's a great story. I love auto detailing cars. I have a passion for it, but a lot of good things about this towel is that it saves me time. One thing you cannot get back in life is time. And by putting this towel inside of the car, it helps me from having to vacuum the car out every time I get ready to clean it. For instance, I can take this towel out, shake it off, and put it back in the car because it doesn't get dirty. And if it does get dirty, all I have to do is just toss it in the washing machine and put a new one out here and keep it going. As this car really gets dirty, but that's one thing that helps me save time, and honestly I do it in all my cars. But let's hop back into the video with the 2017 Grand Sport. To keep it simple, in order to crank this car up, you guys, all you have to do is put your foot on the brake, like so, and mash the button. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. I love that symbol. I love it. Once again, you have to have the key fob in your pocket in order for that to happen. If the key fob is in the house or is far away, not within range, your car will not crank up. Car will give you an indication that, you know, the key is not detected. I think Chevrolet did a great job with the interior this time around. The previous interior I did not like as much, but I definitely love the interior in the 2017 Grand Sport. A lot of people don't know this, but this screen actually goes up and down. So if you mash this button here, the screen obviously go down. You can store your wallet, you can store your keys, you can store your phone. Anything that fits in this department, you can put in there. You mash this button, it goes back up. Also with this car, I got the 2LT package, which means that it comes with heated and cooled seats. Heated and cooled seats does not come in 1LT, so make sure you want to get the package that you like. If you like heated and cooled seats, you want to make sure you get the 2LT and above. If you don't use that feature a lot, feel free to go ahead and get the 1LT because that's the only package that does not come with the heated and cooled seats. I use it mostly every time I get in the car, whether it's in the summertime, whether it's in the wintertime, and I appreciate it. OnStar system. Obviously, you have the phone call here, you have your OnStar system here, and you have your emergency button here. Obviously, those features are great when you're ready to use it for whatever specific needs you have. I have the miles per hour on this side. I have it right here in the middle. I have the fuel gas tank on the right hand side, and I have the temperature gauge down below. All right, you guys, the Corvette comes with 5 modes: weather mode, eco mode, tour mode, sport mode, track mode, in that order. The weather mode, I don't really use that feature a lot. I don't advise you to drive your car in the weather. If you do, make sure you put it in this mode because it'd be great. Let's go into the next mode, which is eco mode. I use this feature a lot. When I'm just driving and cruising through town, obviously I love to save gas because the Corvette is a gas guzzler, but Chevrolet has gotten better with having a big power V8 and having this mode available. Go over to tour mode. I really don't use this mode a lot. I think this mode is great for when you want to cruise across the US, you want to cruise to other states, you want to save gas, and it also changes the suspension a little bit, and it allows you to be able to, you know, enjoy your car while you're out touring the world. Now I'm in sport mode. I use this mode a lot. When I'm out with the guys, when I'm on the track, whatever the case may be, somewhere where I want to hit the gas pedal and just take off, I immediately put it in sport mode. This mode allows you to use all your cylinders, use all your horsepower whenever you want to use it. The valves and the back change when you go into this mode, so you know the difference between sport mode and eco mode. As you see here, this is track mode. The screen change. This is a big difference. In this mode, it allows you to use this feature when you're on a track. It records your best lap time, your track time, your 0 to 60. All those features are great when you're in track mode, and it also allows you to use all your horsepower and increases to the V8. And this is a mode that I love to use when I'm definitely on the track, you guys. So take advantage of this mode when you're on the track. It definitely comes with the Z06 for sure. It comes with every package, whether it's a 1LT, 2LT, 3LT. Another thing I want to get into that a lot of people have talked about, they like and dislike, is the volume button on the Corvette. It is currently located right here. I know a lot of you guys said you hate that Chevrolet put it there, you prefer them to put it here. I know since I've owned this car, I have never got it confused. I've always went to this one, but I can see how a lot of guys can be, you know, upset about this button being confused with that button, but it's your preference thing. I don't know if that will stop me from buying the car. Obviously, I currently bought the car, and regardless, I don't usually get confused, but I can see how some of you guys dislike that feature. If you go into the glove box, I don't store a lot of things in here, but you know, it serves its purpose. You can plug your phone up in here, you can plug a phone up in there, you can actually plug up your passenger phone and your personal phone inside of this slot right here. As you can see, you have your auxiliary plug here, which I don't use much. I don't think you really need it these days, especially if you have the iPhone or a smartphone that you can plug into. So the glove box, a lot of people complain about this. I don't know if I personally complain about it. I don't usually carry beverages that often when I'm in my Corvette. I definitely sometimes put Gatorades here or a bottle of water here. That's pretty much all you're gonna get in these cup holders. You can't put a large cup in there. It just won't work. If you do, it'll definitely tip over. So I advise you to be careful with that, especially when you're driving and you're driving at high speeds. Here's another outlet that Chevrolet gives us to use. Forgot to mention there is one here that I do not use. If I prefer to use one, I will use this one instead, which I don't use either one of them that often, honestly, because you can charge your phone here. So it kind of defeats the purpose of me having to use that. Here is Grand Sport symbol, which comes in every Grand Sport. The Stingray comes with its own symbol, the Grand Sport comes with this symbol, and the Z06 have the Z06 symbol with 650 horsepower, 650 pounds of torque. So a few of you guys asked me, you know, have I had the opportunity to use my PDR recorder? Yes, I have. I use that at the track. I love it. It's an awesome feature. I am so glad that Chevrolet put this feature in the car. It tells my 0 to 60 time and my best lap times. So without further ado, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of information about the PDR recorder, which is right here. You mash this button, you mash the start time, and within a few seconds it starts recording. It's recording, it's recording, it's recording. Obviously I'm not on a track, but it's still recording, so I'm going to show you guys what it looked like. You view your recording, so it shows you exactly what you see in front of you. So if I was currently on the track, it will obviously show the track, but it's showing what's in front of me. To give you guys a heads up, the camera is actually located behind the rearview mirror here. Obviously, the things I just recorded, I do not want on my SD card, so all you have to do is mash the exit button here. It asks you if you're sure, you say yes to delete it. You do it again, ask you if you're sure, you ask to delete it. And now my PDR recorder is ready to go again to record my next track laps. A couple of you guys asked me where the PDR SD card is located. It is located inside the glove box. All you have to do is mash this button here. As you can see here, this glove box isn't that big. You can fit a few things in there like papers, your registration card, your wallet, but you can't really stick anything major in there. But back to the SD card, as you can see here, there's a little slot. This is where you place your SD card in. I already have mine in there, so I'm taking it out for you guys. I would recommend you buying a 32 gig and below. Do not buy a 64 gig. I have tried it. It does not work. If you buy a 64 gig, it will fit in the slot, but the car will not recognize it. So totally buy a 32 gig and below. So that way, when you're on the track, you won't make the same mistake I did, and you will be able to record your track times. So when you want to insert this back into the slot, you put it back in the slot, press it in. Once you hear that click, you know it's good to go. Something else I want to talk about the Grand Sport that the Stingray doesn't have is the bigger body. It has a wider body than the Stingray does. So the Grand Sport comes with the engine of a Stingray, but the body of a Z06 and the suspension of a Z06 and the tires of a Z06. So you kind of get a mix of both worlds. That's why the price difference is kind of in the middle. But overall, I love every Corvette that's out there. The Stingray, the Grand Sport, the Z06. I will get into the winglets. So as you all know, as my followers and fans, I recently changed this out, and my spoiler was actually the same height as it currently is right here now, and I actually ended up installing this, which is the Z06 winglets, which I actually appreciate a lot. Once again, this does not come with a standard Grand Sport unless you're buying a 3LT Grand Sport. Then these winglets do come with your Grand Sport for sure. Also with the clear piece in the back, which gives you more drag when you're on the track. Obviously with the new 2017 Grand Sports, the wheels in the back are bigger than the wheels in the front. One thing I do love about 2017 Grand Sport and actually 2014 Stingray and above has this feature, if you buy the hardtop, is that it's removable. I feel like for me personally, it just makes sense to get the removable hardtop because it comes with the best of both worlds. And even if you go to some tracks that's out here, some tracks will not even allow you to bring your convertible Corvette to the track. So with that being said, that is another reason why I purchased the hardtop. You guys, you know, everybody have their preference whether they want a convertible or whether they want a hardtop. I'm going to show you guys in this video exactly how the hardtop works. It's not that hard, it's very simple, it's not that heavy. So let's hop into taking the hardtop on and putting the hardtop off. The Sunriser, you flip this and you flip it. Here's a lever, here's another lever. You take this lever like so, like there, and there's one more in the back right here. You flip this just like so, and this actually allows you to remove this cover right away without having any issues. All right, you guys, today I'm going to show you how to remove the top from the Corvette to put it in your trunk. Make sure you pay close attention because you definitely don't want to drop this, as it will cost a lot of money to get this replaced. So without further ado, let's hop into that. So the first thing you want to do is unlatch everything in the inside like I showed you earlier in the video. You want to slowly push this up and remove it outwards like so. Once you do that, then you get it secure and you slowly walk around to the other side of the car like so, and make sure you got it secure. Then you want to put it on your waist. You want to put both hands on the side of the hood. You want to place it slowly in your trunk, as there are 3 notches in here for to secure the top of the hood. Then you push it down, and after that, it is secure. That takes about 5 or 10 seconds to do. Once again, you want to practice 3 or 4 times. You want to make sure you don't drop it because it does cost a lot of money to replace it. I want to show you guys how to take the hood out of the trunk, to put it back on the car the safe way, so you don't drop it. You pop this hood here. You make sure you got it secured. Bring it out of the car. You slowly walk it back to the other side. This is how I do it. I make sure I have it secure on my hip. Get my hands on it. I make sure I get it lined up just right. This may take a few seconds as you may have to get adjusted and get used to it. But once you do, you lay it down, you push it down, and that's it. After that, obviously you go back in and you latch every latch again to make sure it doesn't come off, because you don't want to forget that if you're driving down the road and it flies off and hits somebody's car. 1, that's bad, and 2, it'll damage somebody else's car. Outside of that, it is done. All right, you guys, there you have it, the 2017 Grand Sport. I hope I brought you guys some great information for those who can plan to buy a Stingray, a Grand Sport, or a Z06. If you are watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, hit that right button down below. I would love to have you part of the community. Please hit that bell below beside the subscribe button so that way you get a notice every time I drop a video. I look forward to reading you guys' comments. Please leave a comment down below as well. As you all know, I do put your photos in my videos, so if you want to send some of your photos of your cars to be featured in my next video, please email them to me at cgonerspeed252@gmail.com. I look forward to checking you guys on the next video. Stay tuned.